If a doctor gives you a document called Waiver of Liability and you sign it in order to have your surgery, if you suffer an injury, does that mean that the doctor is not responsible for any injury you suffer? You want to know the answer? Come join me for a moment as I share with you some great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. I would argue that the answer is no, that's not what it means. That's a permission slip that gives the doctor permission to go ahead and perform the surgery on you. It's not a permission slip that gives the doctor carte blanche to do anything he wants and even be careless. That's not what it means. So most people think, hey, if I get injured as a result of a doctor doing surgery, I can't go ahead and bring a lawsuit because I signed that waiver. Well, guess what? That waiver is not a permission slip giving the doctor permission to treat you any which way he wants. It doesn't mean the doctor can go ahead and violate the basic standards of medical care. And if he fails to or violates the basic standards of medical care, causing you injury, the fact that you signed that piece of paper, I would argue, is not going to prevent him from being legally responsible for all the injuries, the harms, the suffering that you endure as a result of the doctor's carelessness. So then you might be asking yourself, well, why does the hospital ask you to sign these forms, giving them permission to go ahead and operate on you, saying, hey, there are known risks of the procedure, just want to let you know you're aware of these risks, and if you do get these complications or these problems, don't blame us. Well, you should also know that there are known risks of every surgical procedure. And simply because you suffer a complication or a risk does not automatically mean the doctor did something wrong. On the other hand, there are instances where the doctor should have taken steps to go further to prevent certain known risks from occurring. But the only way we'd be able to know that and evaluate that is to evaluate all of your medical records and have qualified medical experts evaluate that as well. So you can go into a surgical procedure being relatively healthy, come out with significant injuries, and you're going to turn around and say, wait a second, I think the doctor did something wrong, or maybe the hospital staff. And then you look back at this waiver and say, oh, I can't bring a lawsuit. Well, that may not be accurate. You might be able to, provided that our experts confirm that you have a valid basis for a case. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding into what goes on in these medical malpractice cases here in New York. You know, I recognize you're watching this video because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. Well, if your matter did happen here in New York and you're thinking about bringing a lawsuit, but you have questions that need to be answered first, what I invite you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day, and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a fantastic day.